Well, it's another day, and it's not too bad. The sun's out, little clouds in the distance, and it's just want to take this opportunity to go for a little walk here and talk. And part of this is just to really share with you on some of the things I look at. This channel, I really want to be something that anybody that joins and watch really gets something out of it to a degree. And I try to share some of my insights from my 27 years in the military, because it's just one of those things that I've seen so much of my time in the military that it just really doesn't sit well with me at times, looking at all the things that go on in our government, and no one, regardless of where they're at, can see everything. I mean, not even the president. A lot of our classified stuff that is out there is compartmentalized, and people see one part of it and others see other pieces of it. And give you a little, just a snippet of something is that if you ever watch some of the videos of the guys that talk about the raid on bin Laden's place, and you can't even get one person to agree upon who shot and killed him. So, you could have 27 people in the same spot, and you can never get the same story. So it's really indicative of the circumstances of every event, and especially things that are happening in our country. And this looking at all the different issues that affect our middle-class Americans, because we're the ones that really bear the burden of everything that goes on, because we're paying for it through the nose in taxes and blood and treasure, even though that it's spread across. But definitely the rich don't suffer anything at all. We and the down to the people that are living out homeless on the street pay for everything. And one of the things I really want to make clear with this is that we have so many issues, ranging from healthcare to education to where our economy is going, because of the price increases of everything is going across the board here, that you can really never look at what you can change. You can see that some things get better over time, but it's not depending on who's in office. It could be a Democrat or Republican. Things will always remain the same to a degree, and you've got to be able to stay in touch with stuff that are important for you. And if it's not affecting you, you miss it. And if you do watch for it, you'll start to see those things and how they start really affecting us. And like last night, I was watching some reports on some of the things that's happened with the payment system. Our U.S. dollar is tied to a payment system called SWIFT, and we have closed out or sanctioned countries like Russia off the SWIFT system. China's not on it, and a few others, but they're building their own system where it's getting everybody off of our system. And this eventually, along with other key factors that I will talk about tomorrow's video, that are impacting our economy long term, and really will affect our country. So we really have to pay attention to these things and see how they're affecting us, because things that are happening in the country back in the 70s are coming to roost now, because being off the gold standard all these years and not having any our treasury bonds are causing to be sold off for all these countries. It's not really fair to us to be bearing the brunt of the taxes paying for all this stuff, because our economy is being burdened with these trillions of dollars in debt. And the things that we cannot have anymore is the good health care. It cannot have the education that is there anymore. Cannot have the goods to services functioning to where, people want to say, oh, I got to have something made in America. Holy crap, there's nothing made in America really anymore. And what you got to look at is what can change. And when people say, oh, manufacturing's coming back to America, no, it's not. It's going away, and it'll probably never be back. Our country is a service-oriented economy, and it will never pretty much change after this point. You got to look at those countries that are pretty much on a basis of providing goods and services, where others are not providing anything except their labor force. Give you an example: the economy of the Philippines is driven by pure labor force. Their OFWs, or what they call overseas foreign workers, drives their economy. And that a lot of people don't realize countries like this are affected like that, but they did that to themselves back in the 70s, where our country, since the 70s, has gotten rid of the manufacturing base and gone to a good service-oriented economy. So things take decades to change, and really do not have a way of coming around to really being seen as an issue until many decades later. So it's very interesting, and I wish to God I knew about some of the stuff a long time ago, but it's hard to ever know what's going to happen. But it's like this, seeing these things happen over and over again. You start to see, hey, why are we doing this over again? One of my prime things of the past few days is hearing the president saying, oh, we've just had mission accomplished in Venezuela. I heard that 8 May 2003 by President Bush. And then the president said, oh, we're not going to have any issues. We're going to have people down running the government. Well, okay. We heard that back in 2003. And look what happened. So just because someone says it's so, it doesn't mean it's true. It's just like if you heard, birds talking, it doesn't mean it's true, okay? So it's just one of those things that I point out here to really to give an insight, and I hope I can provide that for you. So as much as I can, I will spend the time to dig into this stuff and lay it out where, it's really going to be hurting us, and what's going to be happening down the road, where your wages are not going to be earning as much anymore because of changes to banking systems around the world, where the military is causing our budget and our national debt to balloon so big. You just can't realize until after the fact. And for people to get on, politicians to get up there and say, we'll start no more new wars. Oh, look what's happening. Come on. Give me a break. Don't start any new wars, please. The cycle never ends. But the biggest thing I want to be is that there is just a point in time that we've got to say, hey, we got to stop doing this and raise an awareness and create some activism. I don't know what I'm doing here on this channel would be enough. I hope it's something, and at least I'm feeling I'm trying my best. I'm not a YouTuber. Oh, by God means, by no means, I am not a YouTuber. I am just a retired veteran that's gotten fed up to hear of what's happening and wants to be able to do something. And if anything, if this is where you feel that there is a way that you feel part of this, join me and be a part of this, because change has got to be made. You never know, and a lot of people just give up. Oh, well, nothing can be changed. Well, you never know if you don't try. And I'm telling you, at least I get at this stage of my life, I want to try, and I will do that. And I'm not in being a far left Democrat or a far right Republican. I don't believe in that BS. Because that's what it is. Because you lean far left, far right, I think you're just laying on the ground. Seriously. Far left, far right, you're just laying down. Okay? Center, stand up and show your what you're made of, and do something. And really let people know that what you believe in is important out there. Now, I mean, if you think I'm rambling, and if you think that anything I say, there's no facts to it, please bring it up, because I'd rather lay out the facts than go by opinions. Everybody has an opinion, and you're more than welcome to it, but you're not welcome to the facts. And you got to get those straight. And as facts always change, as the truth changes, as you can find the information. So as I find the information, I will just raise the flag and see how many people will rally around the flag, and let's go do something. Because, you know, life is just too short to sit on the couch and flip the channels and complain about it. Most Americans just complain. I am not about that. I've always been a person that's been right up in front in action. That's why my nickname's Rowdy. My bosses always, hey, Rowdy, where you at? They could never get my attention, especially in a tactical operations center. They always saying, hey, you know, because somebody's yelling, Roger this, Roger that over the radio. You got to be able to get their attention, get my attention and say, oh, okay, Rowdy, hey, Rowdy, come here, okay? Gotcha, you got my attention. So I want to be able to allow you to get my attention, and let's make something happen. Because we got to be able to say that this is enough, and be able to do something. If you think that life is worth it, then do it. Because you know what? I don't care. Bin my dog tag, stamp my meal card, no dessert, and tell me to pound sand. You know, if the president threatens to, get rid of my retirement check, well, fuck him too. Because, you know what, there's something more important than just waiting for a meal ticket and waiting for the next sunrise. It's important that you get up with a determination to do something and make something happen. God bless America, and thank each and every one of you for what you're doing, for getting up in the morning and being proud to be an American to do something. Hooah.